back at it again, and we have another crazy story here, and I'm just like so flabbergasted by some of these folks that we live with on this planet. Man, I just don't I just don't understand sometimes, man. It's crazy. Anyway, hit that like button. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly appreciate you guys hitting that like button, all right? Hit that thumbs up. And comment below your thoughts and your opinions. And please be aware of the scammer in my comment section. The only way to donate to me is through the YouTube platform itself via a super thanks. That is it. If you get a comment from what looks like me and, you know, it says go to Telegram or message me or something like that, it's not me. Okay, it is not me. So please do not get scammed. The only way to donate to me is through the YouTube platform itself. Don't go anywhere else. All right. With that being said, let's dive in.
A few moments ago, I described these full-time protesters as morons. Perhaps you think I used a word that was far too strong. I suspect it should have been stronger because just a few moments ago in Sheffield, where we're in the first round of the World Snooker Championship, a match between Rob Milkins and Joe Perry, first round match was taking place, and this is what happened.
Watch this.
Joe Perry, 4.
Well, I don't quite know what that was for. These terrible, terrible scenes here at the Crucible.
Well, for those listening to this on their car radio or in the kitchen, a Just Stop Oil protester jumped on the snooker table and unleashed a wave of orange-type powder. Goodness knows what the substance was in order to stop the game. And
I don't understand these folks. I really don't. I mean, you're constantly seeing stuff like this, and it's just like, I'm just going.
Security.
You could tell the guy in the background that said security was completely shocked. Like, security. that was pretty funny. But I mean, come on, man. Really? We're throwing cans of whatever on paintings, and watch what they do after that.
What is worth more, art or life? Is it worth more than food? Worth more than justice? Are you more concerned about the protection of a painting or the protection of our planet and people?
Painting.
The cost of living crisis is part of the cost of oil crisis. Fuel is unaffordable to millions of cold, hungry families. They can't even afford to heat a tin of soup. Meanwhile, crops are failing. Millions of people are dying in monsoons, wildfires, and severe drought. We cannot afford new oil and gas. It is going to take everything we know and love.
But there's more.
Climate activists glued their hands to sports cars to protest the automotive industry. Members of the group Extinction Rebellion went to the Paris Motor Show to raise awareness for the use of fossil fuels.
The Ferrari just destroyed. Sheesh. I mean, yes, it's only an object. I totally understand that. But still, really?
Chanting Auto Show of Destruction and Extinction Rebellion, about a dozen people unfurled a banner in front of a display of Ferrari sports cars. Several of those people reportedly glued their hands to the cars. Extinction Rebellion France said in a tweet that it believes the auto industry seeks to wash its image with green vehicles, but which continues to promote the individual car as the transport of the future. The organization says the automotive sector alone is responsible for 15% of greenhouse gas emissions in France. And what do they hope to accomplish by gluing their hands to expensive sports cars? Extinction Rebellion wants to ban advertising for individual cars and trucks while improving public transportation. They're steps that it believes will help address the climate crisis.
Oh, man. You will own nothing and you will be happy. That's basically what that sounded like to me. You don't need to own your own personal car. Ride the bus. There's more.
Climate protesters taking their activism to the street this week, completely blocking traffic on the I-495 beltway in Montgomery County, Maryland, and demanding that President Biden declare a climate emergency. Now that protest...
Now, this gentleman here, now he's about to start putting his hands on folks, so, you know, YouTube's a little weird about that kind of stuff. But this guy in this clip was actually on parole or probation. And he was trying to make it to work where he needed to get to, I guess, check in or whatever. And so he was pleading with them, begging them, just give me one lane. I cannot get in trouble. I will be arrested if I don't make it to work on time. None of them cared. None of them cared. They just sat there. Didn't care at all about a guy who was trying to do the right thing. Obviously, he made some terrible decision at some point. But at that point in time, he was trying to do the right thing, be where he needed to be and was supposed to be, and they were stopping him. And they didn't care at all. Not even a little bit. I mean, not even one person, looked at the others and said, you know what? Let's let this guy through. We don't want him getting in trouble. We can still get our message across. Nope. I mean, you would think they would though. You would think they were really loving and kind folks. Yeah. That's some wishful thinking.
Santa Claus is coming to town to block off the streets of Paris in protest. Activists from Extinction Rebellion cosplayed the jolly old elf from the North Pole to bring attention to a topic that's not so jolly: climate change. Instead of climbing down chimneys, these Santas placed themselves in the middle of a busy street. They rolled out banners that read, "Stop Ecocide." Rather than give toys to children, the Extinction Rebellion Santas poured fake blood and oil over stuffed animals. In a press release, Extinction Rebellion France said it believes the French government's support for intensive agriculture and fishing, as well as continuing urban development, is ecocide, killing the environment. Traffic was stopped in front of the French Environment Ministry for an hour, while frustrated drivers honked. Police eventually broke up the demonstration. This is Inside Edition Digital.
I really don't understand these folks that do stuff like this. I really don't get it, because I have yet to come across a single person. Now, maybe somebody's out there that, looks at one of these instances, where'd it go? That looks at something like this and says, you know what? I want to help out with this issue. I have yet to come across any person that says that. I've come across a lot of people who are turned off by this, though. So if your objective is to bring people on board with you, why do you continue to do something that people are turned off by? That's my question. But like there's I feel like there's definitely a better way to do this, and I think if they were to actually go out there and show us how it's done, you know, hey, we don't own any cars ourselves. We ride the bus. This is how we do it. You know, literally, you could make money. You could start a YouTube channel and literally document this whole process of, you know, trying to save the planet or whatever, and bring awareness and make money for it, so you could actually donate the money to some great, you know, save the planet causes. But of course, you know, these folks would rather just go around destroying things and making people angry than actually, I feel like, doing the smart thing. I mean, literally, you could go out and, you know, there is, I believe there's like several garbage patches in our ocean where, you know, garbage has collected and there's literally just like garbage floating in the ocean. I forgot the actual name for them, or even where they actually even are, but it's like floating dumps basically. And you could drive a boat out to one of these locations, document the whole thing, show this massive plot of trash all over the sea, you know, document yourself cleaning it up and how daunting of a task it is, and you'd get more people on your side to save the planet. Like I said, the other idea, documenting your daily commute, or how you go zero green gas in your home, or whatever, you know, in your daily life, you know, cool ways to do things. There's so many other ways to do stuff, or I should say, to get your message across, than to do stuff like this. I just don't understand. Can anybody explain this to me? Or am I just like a total bumbling idiot? Well, I know I'm bumbling. I'm stumbling all over my words right now. But hey, just being honest. But is there something I'm missing? Please let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm just a total idiot and those ideas that I proposed are idiotic ideas. I mean, they might be. Maybe there's something I'm missing with all of this, but like stuff like this, I don't think you're winning people over for your cause. I really don't. I have yet to see it, but maybe I'm wrong. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this in the comment section below. Like, is this the right thing to do? Stopping, you know, pool tournaments, jumping on a table, flinging out orange powder all over the place? Or do you think my idea is great? Or do you just say, who cares? Let me know in the comment section. Peace and love. I'm out.